Roger, we're here with tips to win. Your stable start. You go into the St James's Palace Stakes at Royal Ascot next week. You ran brilliantly in the Guineas. Just tell us how he's been since then.
Yeah, great. We brought him back a few days easy, and then we just tipped him along quietly, and then he stepped his work up in the last sort of 3 to 4 weeks, and yeah, no, all going good.
So when was the last time David Probert would have come in and sat?
He rode him on Sunday. We took him to Lambo on Sunday, and he had a sit on him on the long on Sunday, and went really nice. So David was happy with him.
Yeah, just your reflections on the Guineas. The form's come out. I know Saxon Warrior didn't win the Derby, but the Derby winner was behind you at Newmarket.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and you know, Roaring Lion as well. So no, their form's worked out really good. You know, it's good to see all the placed horses in the Guineas going running well in the Derby. You know,
he looks well and he's full of life here. Does he feel like he's improved from the?
Well,
from the
we think. I mean, he did a nice piece the other day with Georgie, and I was really happy. I thought that he'd sort of come on a bit, you know. So, but it's hard to say, you know. Like I say, that was a great run for us in the Guineas, and if we got him in the same heart as we did then he's going to run a big race, you know.
Because there's not a Frankel who's dominating that division at the moment. There was, you know, we saw the Irish Guineas, you've seen the French Guineas. What do you make of that sort of?
Yeah,
division?
you know, there's sort of no big superstar this year. You know, obviously Saxon Warrior, he didn't seem to perform on the track at Epsom. I didn't feel, you know, I wouldn't write Saxon Warrior off. I think he's still probably going to be the standout horse of the season, really. I guess the Irish Derby will tell. You know, Massa, though, stepping up all the time. So, you know, a big run you know, he won the Derby well, Massa. So, you know, and the other horses around us. So, yeah, we're banging there, you know.
And how's Ascot, the track, the trip at the ground going to suit this fella?
Yeah, if it stays dry, perfect. Track, I think it'll be fine around that turn there. You know, and hopefully. I don't know how many runners are going to be. I think there's 15 confirmed today. So I guess there's going to be a biggish field, and as long as we get a clear trip, you know, I think you know, if David can position him off that turn and use that kick he's got up the straight, you know.
He's not had the most sort of conventional prep for a Guineas bid, and then coming to Ascot, winning twice in Qatar, but that paid off. Has he surprised you with the progress he's made?
Yeah, you know, he was a nice 2-year-old. He's a late foal. I mean, like I said, he was still in his 2-year-old career when he ran in the Guineas. He wasn't 3 until a week after. So he's progressing because he's getting stronger. He's not very big, as we've always well stated, but I think he's strengthening up all around, and he'll only get better with time, more time anyway.
And his big attribute is temperament.
Yep.
You see, he's a very laid-back, very sensible horse. That's going to stand him in good stead for the Razzmatazz at Royal Ascot next week.
Yeah, you know, if he behaves like he has done in all his other races, then hopefully he can hold it together, because, you know, a lot of horses will have a tough time in that paddock, and you know, if they get overexcited, you know, they can run their race before they get out on the track. So hopefully if he goes in there with the same frame of mind that he did when we ran at Newmarket, then we should be fine.
Some people have questioned the form. Was it a fluke? His second in the Guineas. What's your response? We're going to have some fighting talk?
No, well, I said before we went into the Guineas, you know, he won't disgrace me, and he should never have been 50 to 1. That was an insult. But look, this is another day. We've got to turn up in good shape. It's probably the hardest place to have a winner. So, you know, we've all got to be on the top of our game. And if he doesn't win on Tuesday, there's still going to be. We're not going to write him off. There's going to be the better things to come anyway. You know, there's a big day in this horse. Hopefully it's Tuesday, but if not Tuesday, it'd be some other day.